Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another exciting episode of The Reserve List. I am your humble dungeon master, Joshua McGregor, and I'm here to welcome you to this continuation of our story in the Race to the Battle of the Bands series here on the Hidden Realms YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. Let me get out of your face. Enjoy. You see two figures appear from like up top on this logging cabin, sort of like 40 feet up, with bows drawn. And they are each going to let loose a shaft, one at Gnurgle and one at Orin.
Let that shaft loose.
Absolutely.
Oh, no!
Wait. Okay, cool. I hide.
Then it's the end of your turn. You can't hide when you are within 5 feet of of an
I really
enemy.
balls this up, didn't I?
It's all good. Nothing bad has happened yet. You still got people who all of your allies have still yet to go this turn. So, don't worry yet. Don't worry yet. After he's hit you once, maybe then you can worry. The attack coming at Gnurgle. It's a +2. Does a 12 hit you, Gnurgle?
No, it doesn't actually.
Oh,
I'm surprised. Yeah.
That's an armed up wizard.
I know. I took leather and I've got pretty good dex, so I made sure that my dex was well high. So
You're like a ninja wizard.
I'm really not. If it was one up, I would have been in a lot of trouble because my HP is not very high at all.
What? As a wizard?
As a wizard, it's not high.
Say what? Okay, the other one's going to hit Orin with the bow and deal 3 points of damage to him as this arrow sort of grazes him. And those guys have taken their turns. Gwen, that's you. They disappear and there's fully nothing. And you count out the seconds and it's been like 20 seconds.
Okay, yeah, no, if it's been like 20 seconds and they're not like, hey, come on in, she's heading in. And how far will it take me to get within the illusion?
I'll say that it's your movement to make it within the illusion and see what's going on.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I will see what's going on, and I will take aim at one of the archers and attack.
Go ahead and give me that attack. I'm just so kind.
Alrighty. Oh, that's got a nice to hit. How did I get that? Watch me do terribly. It's an 8, which makes it a 15.
15 is respectable. However, that is not good enough to hit these archers on the roof. Yeah, these guys know their stuff, and they are engaging in full like duck down, pull a new arrow, and come back over the top to shoot. So their accuracy may not be great, but they're not giving huge openings for getting hit themselves. I'm gonna let you do anything else you would like to do with your turn.
I don't have a bonus action, so it would be. I mean, I will have like said to Isabyn, "I'm heading in." So if she wants to join, she can.
Yeah, Isabyn, that's fully your turn. Your turn next.
Cool. So I don't want to be left behind, so I'm going to go as well. Can I go in and then like hide?
Absolutely.
Yes, I want to do that so that she can kind of get the lay of the land and see what's going on.
100%. If you could give me, as you go to hide, could you give me a stealth check, if you'd be so kind? And I will make...
How do I do that?
So you roll a d20, add what you have for stealth in your skills. And
oh, Lord.
I compare that to what I get for perception rolls for people.
So I rolled 1.
Oh.
That's shocking. And stealth, I get +2, so 3.
Yeah, with a natural 1 and modified 3, you come in, and a lot of people have come in all at once. There's sort of like there's Gnurgle, and Orin and Gwen, who are all sort of in this area, and you sort of come in and actually sort of knock into somebody. You go to hide. You get a pretty good sense that even if maybe this guy who's engaged with Tombar doesn't see you, the guys up top probably still do.
Okay.
Happy days. That is Gnurgle's turn.
Just a quick one. I don't follow this rule, but I don't know whether you're a fan of. Is cantrips a bonus action in your campaigns?
Indeed. I have done cantrips as bonus actions in many campaigns prior to this. It seems a shame to change things up.
Oh, you're a dear, aren't you? I'm awful. I don't let it happen in my games at all. I'm like, no, it's not in the rules. No, cantrips are deadly.
At higher levels, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So just getting lay of the land. So I've got 30 foot in front of me. I've got the guy who's engaged with Tombar at the moment, and then I've got 2 people who are sniping on another level above.
Exactly.
Correct? Okay. Right then. So, as my action, firstly, I would like to cast a bit of magic on myself. No, it'll be all right. I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the one that's engaged with Tombar first, please.
Oh.
Okay, I'm making the saving
Please.
throw. You'll see in a second, hopefully.
You'll see.
Okay.
Oh no!
Go on.
No!
Oh, did she save? Or he saved?
He got a 19.
Whatever. Yeah, all right. Okay, so yeah, that fails. Scrub that one off. That's fine though, because I'm gonna shoot a fireball into his face with my
Yeah.
with my with my cantrip. Right. So let's see if I can hit. Does 21 hit?
Yeah.
Nice.
Good. And you're gonna take 3 points of burning damage.
Yeah.
Please.
He takes 3 respectfully fiery points of damage. Yeah, 100%. So he sort of like knocks Gnurgle's attack out of the way, and then gets singed on his arm and just pats it out with one hand. You hear like a sort of like a snarl from within this mask. Anything else for your turn?
Can I move behind any kind of cover at all? It's not hide, but try and get behind something that's not within.
You can get quarter cover from one of these like beams that supports the log cabin if you would like.
Fab. As long I've got 30 foot, so if I can get there, I will, please.
Yeah, 100% with that. It also, in terms of cover, I'll say, I will say that gives you more cover from the people, like from the archers.
Fine.
Then,
absolutely fine. I wasn't expecting anything so much.
No, it's all good. Next to the blink dogs. And the blink dogs have how much movement? Oh, they're quite fast. Okay. So the four of them pile in through beyond this barrier. Take a quick look at what's going on. Two of them are going to blink at the main guy, and two of them are going to blink up to the roof.
Oh, love it.
So you see their blink powers in action. So they fully like with a little thing of light and pop back into existence a second later at their destination points, and they're gonna make some attack rolls. First two are going to attack
me.
No, they're not going to attack you. One of them is going to hit Hrathen, as he is called, for 5 points of damage, sort of worrying at his leg. You hear another snarl of pain. And the other two are going to attack the guys up there, but neither of them hit the guys up top this round. Next up is Tombar, is Hrathen. He shouts a command in a language that you do not understand, nor does anybody here.
Do we recognize the language, even if we don't speak it or understand it?
Yeah. I doubt anybody would have the background to understand this language. Maybe Tombar would, now that I'm thinking about it. Tombar, if you could...
Because I'm a tiefling.
You're a tiefling rogue pirate. And how widely sailed do you think Tombar is around the world?
Oh, he's very widely sailed.
Would you say that he's...
I would say he's a well-traveled man. He's been all over the place.
Yeah. Do you try to pick up
all
do you
the
try
islands?
Do you notice? Yeah. Do you notice? Like what kind of things are you looking out for when you hit when you set to port in the
ladies
countries? Oh yeah. 100%. In that case, give me a. You're well traveled enough that I'd say you probably will have been to this place, but maybe not noticed this particular thing. Go ahead and give me a, I guess, history check, if you'd be so kind.
A history check, sweet. Yep.
Yeah.
What the actual? Oh,
is it a 6?
No. What? I'm changing generators. This is. It's a 6.
It's a 6?
It's a 6.
That's weird.
You know, people actually put their dice on timeout when that starts to happen, when they get into a rut with their die. People have.
They need to rest for a bit.
Yeah.
They need to have some self-care for a bit. They're tired.
I'm going for this D&D dice roller.
Okay.
Screw this. I don't understand that. I don't understand how that one works.
You do not recognize. You do not recognize what is said.
Freaking hell.
Or where it is from.
But I want to. It's freaking. I'm like. All right. Okay.
Okay, cool. He is going to make a spear attack against you, Tombar. It's going to be 16 to hit, so he's going to hit you.
Okay. I'm going to hide.
When it's your turn, you are more than welcome to do so.
Okay, cool.
He's gonna finish his turn. No, it's all good. He deals 4 points of damage to you. So you subtract from your maximum hit point total and have an ongoing ordinary total. So that's 4 points of damage to you. And then he barks this command from this mask. Again, it sort of rings forth in a very commanding presence. Both the guys up on the roof reply something back as sort of like a call and response. And you see them raise maces with which to hit the blink dogs.
No.
That's what they're doing.
They're evil.
That's the idea. One of them is going to hit.
No.
One of them's going to hit for 4 points of damage on one of the blinks.
So I've been slightly wounded. I've taken a blow.
You've taken a very slight injury.
Okay.
Flesh wound.
A flesh wound.
Tis merely a flesh wound.
It's just a scratch. Your arm's off. Monty Python for the win. After him is Orin. Orin is going to let loose an arrow on the guy who hit the blink dog. Like, oi, asshole. It's going to hit and deal 7 points of damage. Well done. Back up to you, Tombar. You are currently what's called engaged with
Right.
with Hrathen. Yeah. Yeah. Which means you're within 5 feet of him. It means if you try to move away from him without taking a disengage, he will be able to get an attack of opportunity on you. But you can bonus action disengage, move away, and use your action to hide if you would like to do it in that way.
I'm gonna do that.
Beautiful. Go ahead and give me a stealth check to hide.
Freaking hell, I swear to God, if this dice lets me down. Mother!
This is the day we made a true D&D player out of Julien.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 20. No, I got a 1.
Much like Isabyn, it's quite difficult to actually find anywhere to hide at the moment in this area. The bright colors that you're wearing don't especially help either. Don't worry, there'll be plenty of time going back around. Those two are going to attack again. Both the guys up top miss the blink dogs, so that's good. And Gwen, that makes it your turn.
I aim for the guy who hit the blink dog.
Yeah.
That's worse. It's that. Yeah, that's 12.
Yes,
Can't,
12's not going to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, once again, it sort of whips past this guy. Isabyn, that is
Yes.
you. Your turn.
So I'm hiding slightly ineffectually at the moment.
That's correct.
Can I try and travel up to where the archers are? Is that something I can do?
Absolutely. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check to climb up there.
Is that a 20?
20 plus what have you got next to acrobatics?
Oh, good lord.
Indeed.
That is a total of 8. Not winning with this today.
We're having a great day, all of us.
Here's what I'm gonna say in terms of getting up to the roof. With an 8, it's not so spectacular a failure that it's impossible for you to get up. But I'll say it's a great deal of effort. The wood is sort of rotten and comes away in your hands as you're sort of climbing up. With knives and things. If you use your whole turn to get up, you'll be on a level with them with an 8.
Okay. If I don't do that, what other things would I do then?
You could just drop back down. You'd have about half your movement left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to drop back down then, and I'm going to see if I can find maybe another way of getting up to them that isn't kind of climbing the face, like go around the back or something? Can I do that?
Yeah, 100%. You make your way around the back. Fully out of sight of the archers and the dude. And you can see on the backside that they have set up like a ladder going up there.
Mm-hmm.
So next turn it'll be simplicity itself to get up and stab somebody.
Magic.
Happy days. Gnurgle! That is you.
Yes, bruv. Okay. I would like to. Right, I'm going to just start out from behind the pillar, and I'm going to chuck one. I mean, are the archers behind anything at all?
Yeah, so there's sort of it's a triangle roof. So they're sort of just on the other side of this triangle roof. So they're not they're getting partial cover essentially.
Okay. Right, that's fine. So I am going to zap off one firebolt at one archer. Please.
Go ahead and make that attack roll.
13.
A 13 is not going to hit one of these guys. Part of the roof that you hit starts to catch actually, and it looks like that actually might go up.
We could use this to our advantage. Torch the place, save the blink dogs.
Or we just got a bunch of cooked blink dogs. It could be absolutely horrendous.
Well, just for your own personal reassurance, as soon as if Gwen sees the fire go up, she's heading in to get the blink dogs.
But they are blink dogs. They can blink out of there.
But
they need to see it, and I don't know if the babies
haven't been able to escape, so up to this point.
Oh right, okay, cool. Maybe not.
Is it about the size of a small campfire?
Oh, the fire that you've just ignited is no more than the size of like a fist at the moment.
Can I?
But it looks like it'll go out just on its own, if that makes sense. So you've still got some time before it's roaring, but
I could maybe try and like put it out with my Liberace coat, like.
That's fine, bruv. Don't worry. I'll just use my turn to sort it out. That's fine. I'll use my bonus action and do another cantrip. I'll just use precipitation to snuff it out.
Cool beans.
Actually, that I'd have to get within 10 foot of that, so probably not actually. A lie. Fine. I'll just fire off another fireball then at the other archer then.
Go ahead.
And hopefully I'll be able to get up there in time to snuff it out. 10. So
yeah,
not.
I think with partial cover, their AC is at least 16 right now.
Yeah,
15 didn't hit.
Indeed.
And things are now coming to light.
So you send off the two firebolts. Boom, boom. Little part of the roof catches. Not enough that it's going to be set to a full blaze very quickly. But it doesn't look like it's going to go out on its own either. Are you making your way sort of around the back where Isabyn's going?
Yeah, I'll follow Isabyn.
There's a ladder on the other side that they use to get up to the roof, essentially.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'll climb like I've never climbed before.
You're not quite. You can make it to like the bottom of the ladder this turn, and then get up easily next turn.
Amazing, thank you.
Not at all. These blink dogs are just gonna keep doing what they're doing. Actually, yeah, okay. The ones up top are going to keep doing what they're doing. What do they get to hit? Oh yeah, one of them hits. So that's good. It'll hit the one that hit it. So that's gonna be
Good.
It's gonna be, what is that? Another 5 points of damage. That one's starting to look pretty messed up. The other one misses their attack and then is going to blink back down from the roof and like go inside. And like one of the blink dogs is going to blink away from Hrathen and go inside as well. The other one will try to hit him. Actually, they're both going to try to hit him. What am I saying? And then they'll do the blink thing anyway. Yeah, one of them will hit. And that's another 4 points of damage to Hrathen. Cool, so two of them are sort of like going inside to find their pups, and the other ones are continuing to attack. Hrathen is going to take his turn. He's starting to curse in this other language, very clearly cursing. He will attack the blink dog that is still close to him. He will miss. He'll bark more commands. The one that's up there is going to attack. The blink dog that's attacking it. The other one's going to try to knock down the ladder. But I'm gonna make an opposed thing. But as the other one goes to like to go to the ladder, the blink dog sort of like bites into his leg, and he's dealing with that. So you guys have a chance to get up there. Oren will quickly send off another bolt. That's not going to hit anybody, and it's Tombar's turn.
Sweet, Tombar. Okay, what's the menu for what I can do?
So because one of your allies is within 5 feet of Hrathen, you can do the sneak attack thing on him if you would like to do that.
I'm going to do a sneak attack.
Yes, 100%. So go ahead and roll me an attack roll with advantage, if you'd be so kind.
And the advantage is...
Roll
how much is
a
it?
d20 twice.
I hate to say it, but having someone in 5 feet doesn't give you advantage for rogues.
It does,
unless you want to play it that way.
You only need his advantage, right? And I'm going to do flanking as a thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, okay, boom, boom. What's... oh, 13
So
plus...
what were your two d20 numbers?
4 and 13.
13 plus 3, right?
Yeah.
So 16?
16, not bad.
16 exactly hits Hrathen. Go ahead and roll a d8 plus a d6 plus 1.
D8 plus a D6.
And the d6 is for your sneak attack.
Alright, so for the D8, I got 6. And for the D6, I got 6.
Oh my god.
Is
that good?
So add it all together. Is that 6 plus 6 plus 1?
Yeah, 6 plus 6 plus 1.
So that's 13 points of damage to her.
Very nice.
Well done, mate.
Yeah, that's a really significant portion of damage.
Boom!
Absolutely.
Tombar in the house.
The rapier flourishes one more time, but this time sinks right into his shoulder. Ah! From behind this mask. He fully drops his spear when you stab him.
Nice.
Happy days. You have your bonus action if you want to disengage from him. Otherwise you're up close, but you're the aggressor at the moment.
Yeah, I want to be the aggressor. I want to remain the aggressor.
Fantastissimo.
I want to aggress.
These fists are going to get their attacks in. Oh no!
To progress, you have to aggress.
Oh, dearie me.
Oh no.
Indeedly do. So that's going to be, forgive me. Does a 13 hit? Does a 13 hit you, Tombar?
Yeah.
Okay. One of them gets their longbow back out and hits you for 4 damage.
Right.
As you engage their leader. The other one brings up their mace and hits one of these blink dogs.
No.
That one is starting to look quite poorly. That is up there. Then it is Gwen's turn.
How rough is Tombar looking? Do you seem like really roughed up, or?
No, I'm just
Okay.
tenderized.
All right, thank you. Seeing the blink dogs have gone in to get their pups, and that it looks like Gnurgle is gonna deal with the fire, and it's not immediately pressing. For now, I will take aim at whoever has nearly killed that blink dog. The person I think it's the person I've been aiming at the whole time.
It is.
Okay. Oh, 26, bitch.
That hits. That hits for sure.
8.
Oh, this guy's looking very rough. Yeah, that looks like you have brought him to death's door.
Okay, I'm just gonna yell up, "Cad!"
And he yells back, "Ah, bitch! That hurts so much."
Better.
And
that's all I can do.
Fantastic. Isabyn, that is
I
you.
feel much better having hit.
Yay!
The ladder stands.
The ladder's there. Good. So I would like to ascend the ladder.
Yep.
And try and come up behind the archers.
Great. Which one would you like to aim for?
So I would like to come up the ladder.
Yeah.
And behind the archers.
Yep.
And I would like to. How damaged are these two now?
There's one of them who has not been hit so far in combat, and the other one who's been hitting the blink dog, who looks truly on death's door.
Great. So I want to hit the other one, and I'd like to try and stab him with my sword. Maybe do a quick 1-2 with the sword and the knife in his calf muscles.
Yeah, 100%. This is the injured one or the not injured one?
The not injured one.
The not injured one. Okay, fantastic. Give me an attack roll for your short sword. So that's a D20 plus 4.
Oh, a D20. Sorry, what? A D20 plus 4.
Yes. To see if you.
So that's 18.
Yeah, 18's going to hit for sure. Do you want to apply sneak attack damage to this first hit?
And what does that mean exactly?
So, because there's a blink dog up there, you can one of your attacks that you make this turn, you can apply sneak attack damage, and that adds a d6 to the damage that you deal.
Okay. Yes, then.
Happy days. So the damage for that sword. We'll say it's you actually could use the dagger anyway. So we're gonna say it's just the sword. Go ahead and roll 2d6 plus 2 for the damage that you deal with the sword.
Okay, so D6. I got 3 and 3 plus 2, so
That's
8.
8 points of damage. Isabyn, would you like to describe how you end this person's life?
Ooh, does that mean I get to kill them? Yay.
Yes, 100%.
So what I do is I've stabbed him in the calves, so he's like, ah! And then then Isabyn sends Ito the mouse to scurry up his leg to scare him, so he's completely like, what the hell's going on? And then he falls down trying to get rid of the mouse, and then I pull out my sword and I cut his throat.
Yeah, 100%. There's just a... And...
Yep.
I feel like throat slitting is like your preferred method of execution
I
or
think
killing.
it might be. Yeah.
I feel like as being like small and feisty.
Mm-hmm.
And you fully like got him down on the ground so that you could do it too.
Yeah, so he's at my level.
Absolutely. Yep. He dies and his corpse rolls off of this roof and crunches down onto the ground. Brilliant. You have a bonus action. If you would like to use that to attack with your dagger against the other guy, you may do so. You're less likely to hit with your offhand weapon, but you're more than welcome to try.
Yeah, why not? Try and finish him off too. So, is this a D4?
So, D20.
D20. All right.
This bit's a little bit meh. When you attack with your offhand weapon, so your second attack of the turn, you don't add the +4, so it's just whatever you get on the 20.
Okay. So, I got a 15.
15, yeah, 15's not going to hit. This guy watches you brutally execute his friend, and you come at him with a knife. He's like fully like, no. Backing up.
Cool.
Glorious. Ralph, are you there? It's Gnurgle's turn.
Hello, I'm here.
Amazing.
Can you hear me?
Yes, hear you 100%. There you are.
Okay, so I want to climb up the ladder to start with, please.
Done.
This is a very nice ladder.
A body falls past you as you climb.
I love dead bodies. Climb. So we've got one archer left and one guy still at the bottom, haven't we?
That's
so
right.
how much movement did it take to climb up the ladder?
20 feet.
20 feet. And how far away are the little fires at the moment from me?
5 feet.
Oh, okay. I'll use both. And how big are the fires right now? Are they still quite small?
Oh, yeah, very, very small. Very easily padded out.
How many turns would it be roughly before it got too big, before it was more than a campfire?
You leave it alone for another 2 turns, and you won't be able to snuff it out easily.
Okay, that's fine. I will then. I'm going to fire a fireball at the bloke on the bottom, please.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Is he alive?
Yeah, he's up.
Yeah. I'll zap him.
Give me the attack roll if you be so kind. I'm trying to perfect my Gnurgle impression.
Fireball. Yes, that's 20, but not natural.
That will hit, but not be a critical hit.
Nice. So let's roll for damage.
You guys are gonna kill this dude.
That is 2 points of fire damage.
Yep.
And do you know what? Whilst I'm here, I will I don't want to waste any more magic. No, I'll zap another one as well.
Do it.
At him. Oh, go on. 19. Come on.
19 will also hit. Yeah.
Let's have a look. Damage. Oh, this is rubbish. 3 points of fire damage.
It's making an impression. Yeah, he's surrounded by enemies who are pressing in on him at every turn. He's got a blink dog whirring at his feet. He's got Tombar stabbing him in the shoulder, and he's got fire raining down on him from above. If a blank mask whose expression could not change could express bewilderment, it would be doing so. Happy days. These blink dogs who are inside are going to do their thing. The blink dog who's on top is got a critical hit on the guy up top, so that's nice.
Yeah, boy.
Critical
The one
hit
that's been hitting her?
The one, well, no, the one that's been hitting her is dead. Isabyn executed them. But on the other one, so that is 7 points of damage to this next guy, who goes from looking fine to looking a little bit worse for wear. And then there's the guy who's attacking Hrathen down below, who also hits and does 5 points of damage. He's looking bad now. He's not looking good. Interesting. Okay, here's what Hrathen is going to do. Hrathen's going to reach down. He's going to pick a burning log off of this campfire that is by his feet, and he's going to lob it at this house. So I'm going to make a little roll for him. Okay. The dice are telling a story today, folks. That was a natural 1. So
wow. Sets himself on fire and dies.
Yeah.
So he goes down to pick up this thing, raises it over his head, and one of your firebolts fully catches him in the head. The dog worries at him. Tombar's there. He fumbles the throw and does not get anywhere near the house. Fine. I'm trying to think what to do with this character now. He's quite injured, and he had a get out plan, but it's not worked. So, in the last seconds before it's the end of its turn, he's going to call out, "Fine, fine," and he raises his hands. And he barks something in another language, and then switches to common. Up at his man, and he goes, "Drop your weapons. We're surrendering." The other guy fully drops the mace that he was holding, and raises his hands as well. I'm going to the next person whose turn it is, Orin is more than happy to accept a surrender. I'm going to leave it up to Tombar whether or not you accept this man's surrender, because you're next in. Are you just gonna tell me what you're gonna do?
Do I accept his? What happens if I don't accept his surrender? Then the fight continues.
Yes.
Well, it would just be you murdering him.
It would be you just killing him in cold blood.
It's not a fight anymore.
Well, hang on. We haven't found the mayor.
No, you haven't found the mayor.
So we've found the blink dogs.
Yes.
We haven't found the mayor.
No.
So
well,
he might be of some use to us if we take him as prisoner.
It's true.
So we shouldn't kill him. We should accept the surrender and then take prisoners. And then Gnurgle, you can question him if you want to.
I don't want to be like known as the intimidator for like the rest.
Okay,
Like,
fine, I can do it. Or Isabyn, hey, I mean,
Yeah.
you're pretty savvy.
I think that would be poetic.
yeah, I would hate Miranda just to go meta. If you were my boss, I feel that if you were to give me like a disciplinary, I would feel very, very like sheepish afterwards. I feel you'd give a very stern disciplinary. That's just my impression.
Yeah, she would. She'd take you to task.
There you go, lad.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So you accept his surrender?
Yeah, accept the surrender.
We are out of combat, everybody. Congratulations, you have done very well indeed. Your first combat encounter. Yeah, you guys up on the roofs can, take this guy's hands and bind them. Oren's got a length of rope that he'll use to tie up Hrathen's hands. Gnurgle, I assume you're going to put out that fire before it gets out of... Yeah.
I would assume nothing with Gnurgle.
To assume makes an ass out of you and
currently
me,
roasting marshmallows over it. Just like...
There's just a normal...
I think before he puts it out, I think since you're asking for it, he kind of he's like looking at the fire and being like, before he sort of like snaps back in and just snuffs it out. But you get like the inkling that he kind of likes fire as well. So.
Interesting.
He's a bit of a pyro.
Could it? No, nobody likes a pyro in their party. I'll just make it interesting. There's always a game where you've got a guy who likes to set everything alight and it just causes more problems than it solves them. And you're like, oh, God's sake, stop lighting things on fire. But yeah.
Is this in real life or D&D? Sorry,
You capture these two guys. One of them fully dead. If anybody were to go inside, you would see that there are a couple of large crates that are inside that sort of have holes sort of in the top where the roof is very low for the dogs to breathe, but without giving them enough room to be able to blink out. And they're whining and like sort of that excited yipping where they can smell their parents. And Oren comes and pries open the crate, and the pups are reunited with their families.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on the really beat up Blink dog.
Oh wow! How much health do they get back?
10.
I mean, yeah,
Nice.
absolutely. The wounds close and heal. The dogs the dogs jump up and start licking you. And the little pups like gather around you and are like playing around your feet.
Sick.
Thank you.
That's like the best game of D&D ever, if that ever happens.
Yeah. Absolutely lovely. But you do not see Jarana anywhere immediately. Hrathen, who's the leader of these two guys, will call from behind his mask and say, "More than happy to lead you to where the mayor is, and then I suppose you'll be handing us over to the authorities."
Nah, we'll just let you free, mate. We're sending you to the authorities.
Sounds good to me.
Can you
Really?
take his mask off?
Yeah.
100% you can take his mask off. This iron mask is quite a heavy, solid thing. Looks like it would catch an arrow. but comes off his face quite easily. He's a dark-skinned
hot
man in his 30s. He's not especially hot, but he's not bad-looking by any stretch. His hair is sort of it's kind of like mine, pulled back into like a tight bun. And he says, I should probably introduce myself properly. My name is Hrathen Goresh, 42nd son of the Goresh family.
Do I recognize the name the Goresh family?
You do not.
Okay.
Do any of us?
Don't think so. One more time, Julien. Here's your redeeming thing.
I recognize it?
Give me the history check.
Yeah, let's do some history.
Do that history.
Come on, let's do this. Let's do this. Come on. Right. Come on. Oh, bollocks. 10. 10. Come on, it's better than 4 or 6 or whatever.
It's 10. Tombar, you're sure you remember, like, you recognize this name from somewhere on your travels. But you don't know this guy specifically, but you the name, the sheer number of children. I will give this to you. It is a family name from the neighboring country of Aruhan.
Told y'all.
This guy's not Garendian. Absolutely fabulous. He will lead you to a little ways away to a covered over sort of pit that was dug in the ground. And inside, down in this, with this grate over the top, is this human woman who, as soon as she sees his face, like, gets up and starts spitting the worst curses you've ever heard. Like, Tombar, this is worthy of the high seas.
All right. Nice.
And then sees the rest of you behind him, sees that he's tied up, and immediately switches and sees her son and sort of goes, "Oh, this is a much better turn of events. Oh, well, there you go."
All the puppies gather round the hole.
Yeah. Her eyes just like go anime, like. Lovely, and you let her out. She gives you her deepest thanks for saving her from her kidnappers. And she'll boot Hrathen in the groin. For good measure. This woman has spunk. Like, she is of the earth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like solid.
She's the mayor. She's got to have some kind of gusto.
And from what you remember from like what her husband said, this is sort of an ex-adventurer traveler person.
Is it like one of those couples where like the husband's the insecure weasel and it's like the wife is like
you get the feeling that the blog's not necessarily insecure, but she definitely wears the trousers in this.
She wears the trousers. I've never heard that before, but I love it.
Oh, that's a common enough one back home.
She wears the trousers.
100%. You guys successfully have saved the mayor and saved these blink dogs. The blink dogs will give you all a very fond farewell and head back into the woods.
Bye, doggies.
Bye.
And they bark happily, and the puppies wag their tails and follow their parents back into the woods.
Amazing.
Head back to town. It's another day or so. While like these guys are like fully in lockup. You hear her and her son go in, and the mother of all arguments starts up with Clog, but you'll leave that alone. It's another day or so before everybody's like heard the news and is ready. But sort of one of these outdoorsy venues is made open and welcome for you guys to play the gig, and the mayor's made sure that everybody knows that you were the ones who saved her, and Oren speaks nothing but highly of you. He was like, that one like fully slit one's throat and threw him off a roof. Like, it was crazy. They were throwing fire and stabbing people and shooting arrows. It was like, wow.
Oh yeah, he totally hams it up. Like,
I'm also I'll tell Oren about what it's like back home and why this reminds her of home and stuff, because he said maybe tell him about that, so I will do that.
You can see the wanderlust enter his heart as you tell him about this.
Is there a thing between these two?
She'll maybe play up a little bit of flirting, just because it's good to have the mayor's son on your side. We already do, but it doesn't hurt. She'll do the like. These two fingers will like kind of touch his forearm for just a second as she moves, but nothing crazy. No nurgling. Yeah.
His face goes bright pink. 100%. And so, yes, in the evening, near these woods, this sort of area is set up that is this beautiful sort of natural grove stage with all these incredible sort of twisting vines and things on these structures. And as you
I've made flower crowns for our band.
Amazing. Amazing.
Right.
And as the town gets together and celebrates you and goes to listen to your music, could everybody please make me a performance check with advantage? And what I'm going to say is because of all the lovely things that you've done, you're also going to get you're going to get +3 to whatever you get.
What? Nice.
So advantage is you roll it twice.
Yes.
Is that right?
And then add your performance, and then add +3.
I also have a song that we can play that fits in with this adventure.
Fingers
That's okay.
crossed. Go ahead.
Plus
Okay.
What did you give us extra, sorry?
+3.
3.
+3. So 16 for me.
17.
16, 17.
Sorry, my brain suddenly shut down in the math department. 14?
14.
Is that how math works? Yes. Yeah, I didn't roll very well, but that stuff helped. Stuff helped.
Math work.
And what about you, Gnurgle?
20,
Oh,
but
I've
not
got-
natural.
And a 20. Fantastic. Beautiful. You guys have earned some popularity with these people. What was the song that you wanted to play, Ralph?
I felt that because we've been helping some dogs out, we should have a dog-themed song. And I felt that we should play Iggy Pop and the Stooges' I Want to Be Your Dog.
Yes, absolutely correct answer. Such a tune.
Now I wanna be your dog.
Oh, yeah.
Got it.
Thank you.
Thank goodness we have people who actually know something about music in this game about bands. It's the one area I'm not qualified to do any form of art in at all. So you guys are playing this. Gig. And everybody has a fantastic time. It's you guys have come a really long way from your disharmonious nonsense of the first time that you met, and are now starting to consistently put together some really good music. You know, like, sort of managing these people, Isabyn, that there's still a ways to go yet. But with this atmosphere of the townsfolk and everybody being like super into it, this sort of natural venue, and you can see as you perform the little lights in the forest as fireflies come out behind you all, forming this natural canopy, sort of fairy lights.
Beautiful.
And
That's lovely.
out of the corner of your eyes, you're sure that you can see there's some blink dogs who peek their heads out of the woods with their babies to listen to your music.
Class. That's all our life.
And that, I feel, is where we will end tonight's session.
Oh, very good.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.
That was
thanks,
awesome.
everybody. Thanks, Josh.
Thank you.
Well
This is
done
such
with
a
your
great
first combat.
music.
Yes, really well done. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, please consider giving us a like, giving us a comment, subscribing, doing all of the fiddly little YouTube bits, as well as hitting us up on social media. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter, we've got Instagram. We've got all these things. We would love to discuss these ongoing stories with you, and just have a conversation, be part of the community. We would love that. Do it, please, or not. Be your own person, but do what I say.